Hello there, Ringside Crew.
Hey dudes at Ringside Crew, this is Damian.
Hey, it's Jenny Santana here.
This is Alfie.
This is the Savage Juggernaut, Tamaku.
Inside Ring!
This is Thomas D. Bruff.
This is Billy Starks.
Mr. Chad Epic.
Megan Mason.
Hey everybody, Scotland's own Brody Adler.
The headliner in charge, Marco Mania.
This is your girl Charisma.
Papa Dink, Brendan Dicker.
This is According to Woods.
Savannah Summers.
I'm Shorty.
Tasman is sad.
You are watching
The internationally known
Dudes at Ringside podcast, hosted by Metal Geek and Joe the Panther Jr.
Hello there, wrestling fans, and welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I'm your host, Joe the Panther the Third, and now from the top of Metal Mountain, in the middle of a mosh pit, it's the happy himself, the Metal Geek.
What's going on, Ringside Crew? What's going on, International Known? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Joe? Happy Lucha month, all right?
Yeah. Sorry. Copyright check. Sorry. How'd you do it, Craig? Oh, okay. Yeah. So what's going on, Geekums?
What's going on? So we have a guest today, right, Joe? You want to introduce the guest, Joe?
Yes. Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome to Principe Leon. Principe Leon.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
How's it going? Welcome. Finally.
Thanks.
Finally, we have you on the screen. We finally got you. You on. Wow, it's been a year since we were talking on Instagram. Wow.
Yes.
Full year. That's been a long time. So, if our fans are not familiar with you, and why would they not be? Introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Principe Leon, and I come out of Vegas, Nevada. I wrestle at Versus Pro Studios.
Oh,
Wow. So you know Zane pretty well, right?
Zane, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
The guy running the show, right?
Yeah, that guy.
That guy. All right.
We haven't heard from him for a year. Full year we haven't heard from Zane Goody.
Guy's busy, man.
I can imagine doing it. Folding all the papers, doing all the stuff. Jeez. Me and Geek would cry.
We're also moving into a new spot, so maybe that's why he's kind of busy.
That's
prepping right there. Good for him. Good.
That work.
Good for
man.
Versus.
Gotta pull in that work, you know. Me and Geek know about that. We work in retail, so like having to do this and that. So it's like if you don't hear from us, we're probably at work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get the next question, Geek.
Yeah, so who trained you?
Who trained me? So here in Vegas, I was trained by Ricky Mandel.
Mm-hmm.
He's also known for being in Lucha Underground.
Wow.
I've gotten trained also from Lucha Underground by a Little Cholo in California.
Wow.
Yeah. We have a wrestler out here named The Shade. He was one of my first trainers. One of the guys that actually pushed me to do some stuff. And then I got Wes Logan, the owner of Versus Pro Studios as well.
Mm-hmm.
Then, I've been to FSW, which is another promotion out here in Vegas, and I got trained by Cody Cutthroat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I go around and try to get trained by a lot of people, different styles, different new stuff to learn. There's always new stuff to learn.
Yeah. In the wrestling world these days, it's like it's either you learn a lot from people or you don't learn enough. And it's better to learn a lot than just sit there and thinking you know, and then either you hurt yourself in the ring or you hurt the person you're trying to work with. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's happened a lot with the coaches and stuff, where they're trying to teach us and we accidentally hit them or something. but they already know that that's part of the deal or whatever, and they just
Yeah.
wipe it off and keep going.
Yeah, they're
There's
still
been a couple
learning.
accidents.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like everybody's still learning when you're starting to learn pro wrestling. So that's part, like you said, that's part of the deal, basically. So
Yeah, it's a lot to learn, man.
Mhm.
It ain't easy.
Ooh, welcome. We have our friend, our good old
Underfeet.
friend Underfeet. Went to
How's
school
it
with
going?
that guy. Yes.
How's it going, dude? Welcome
Good.
to the chat.
Welcome back, Underfeet. You made it in time for Lucha Month. That's cool. So, is there any place in the world or the country that you would like to travel to that you haven't been to yet?
Oh, there's a lot of places, man. Traveling right now, it's one of the main things to do to get my name out there. I've been lucky enough, like my first year, I traveled to Utah, Arizona. I've done a lot of shows in California, and then I've done shows here. But there's a lot of places on the West Coast, the East Coast, down south, Midwest. I want to try to hit everything at least once.
Yeah. So who's your dream opponent that you would love to get in the ring with?
Yeah, I mean, it might sound like cliche or like everybody might use them or whatever, but having my size and everything, probably Rey Mysterio, because we're almost the same height. I'm a little bit taller than him.
Yeah, I saw that you met Kalisto. That was awesome. Yeah.
Yes, I met him at Kings of Lucha Libre in California.
Yeah. He's an amazing wrestler, Kalisto.
Yes. Yeah, I saw him warming up before the show, and I was just sitting down taking notes, man.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
So you had the last question. I'll take
No,
that.
yeah, go ahead.
So, out of all the masks you have, which one is your favorite?
My favorite mask, I would have to go with this one because a lot of people have been noticing this one because of the colors, very bright. So yeah, this is a mask I guess you can say that I like the most right now.
Our ever so spiffy in our chat is like, your mask is so beautiful. Love the colors. Reminds me of Buzz Lightyear. So cool. So what is the inspiration? Sorry.
The inspiration on this mask, it's broadly from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh,
so
wow.
The green hair, the purple tights.
Oh yeah, I see. I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah, definitely.
And then my tights are actually purple. They have a little bit of lime green on it. So
that's amazing though. The whole mask, and Joe's not wrong on it. That mask is probably a really, really cool mask.
Does it glow in the dark though?
No, unfortunately, no.
It looks like it glows in the dark.
That would be sick though if it would glow in the dark.
That probably would cost you probably more because they add that paint on the collar and stuff like that.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
And it's a mask. It's hard to clean as it is because you don't want it to like leave it in the water too long because the material may get like weak or the smell and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah. Here comes next question.
So what would you say your pre-match ritual is? What do you do like before a match?
Before a match?
Yeah.
Well, I get to the show and I just try to get in the zone, man, because sometimes you go in there nervous, not knowing who you're gonna wrestle. Nervous, just thinking, I might get hurt today or not or whatever. So I just kind of zone out by myself in the back, and then try to get my mindset with music, talking to some of the people that are working the show. Try to get my mind off of like the bad negative stuff. So, whatever comes about, if it's talking to the owner or talking to some of the other wrestlers at the show, just getting my mind out of stuff. That's kind of my ritual in music.
Yeah. So what kind of music? This is a follow-up question. What kind of music do you listen to when like, or type of music do you like to get you ready for a match?
All right, so to get in the zone for real, like it's corridos. So it's like this. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that, but it's like more like trap Mexican type stuff.
Okay, I know trap music. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's more for like they talk about guns and all that stuff. So just something like to pump me up and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, is it like a hip hop or like a trap would be like a hip hop, right?
No, it's more of a just talking like how can I put it? It's more about the not to embrace it or anything, but like the drug dealing stuff and all that was going on in Mexico. Like they talk about most of that and stuff like that. But it's just the music that I like to listen to, like the beat and all that.
We're cool. Me and Geek love music, so you know what I mean. It's like certain music hooks your brain. Like if I was a wrestler, I would definitely listen to the stuff I already listened to, like Dr. Dre or like an Eminem, because I'm also into R&B. I'll be listening to, hey, what's up, Vinny? Listen to like a Bobby Brown, something like that.
There's days I listen to Bad Bunny, man. That's the guy that's going on right now, so I might as well put him in my head and get the flow going.
Yeah, if I was a wrestler, I know I'd listen to metal music, right? 100%.
Oh God, he'd be banging his head, running around backstage, like.
Which is probably not a good idea because you just want to get yourself ready for a match, and you don't want to
give yourself an injury, banging your head, like.
Blow up before you go in the ring.
Yeah,
exactly.
The doctors would be like, he'll forget what he's doing, hit his head, and then the doctor like putting the light by his eyes. Geek, you have a concussion.
It's like, we didn't do anything. It's like, I already have one.
You have a concussion, banging your head.
You're gonna start seeing Tweety Bird going around.
Yes.
And I'm like, I win already.
Are we done
just
yet?
showed up at the show. Jeez, you didn't even get your tights on yet.
It's like, yeah, is that exactly? Are we done yet? Did I win the match? It's like,
Yeah.
no, you didn't even go out of you didn't even enter the curtain. You're done.
So who hit me?
The wall.
The wall. Basically, the wall won.
The locker door.
The wall.
You're gonna end up being like this situation on Jersey Shore when he hits that wall.
Oh yeah. Oh no. That wall. Jeez. I remember watching that episode.
Wins.
The wall. The wall is a heel, basically, right there.
That wall is a heel.
That's playing dirty, man.
Yeah, man. Those walls, they come out.
It snuck up behind me right there. That wall, man.
All I can think is it's like a thing that happened in my family. It's like if it hits you, you hit it back. Huh? What? No, you don't hit the wall. That's even worse.
You'll break your hand.
You'll break your hand or it's hit it. It hurts you. I'm in the wrong family. I'm in the wrong.
Sounds like a fun family.
Yeah, I'm like walking like this. I'm not related to them.
We got a couple family members we want to say that about.
I love my family, but I'm not related to them.
Like I'm adopted.
I'm adopted. Oh God, Geek. Next question.
Oh my God, we're getting way off topic right now.
Yeah.
So
We went off the highway.
No, we went after the LIE.
Yeah, the LIE and landed.
We ended up on the northern state right there.
Jeez.
No, but what's your favorite food? You say?
My favorite food. So, well, I'm Mexican, but I would rather go for some Asian food.
Wow.
Ooh.
Sushi, some chow mein, pancit. Like I love everything that's Asian.
Sweet and sour chicken right there for me.
That's all right. That's pretty good, but it's better stuff.
Yeah. I love sushi. I love eating spicy tuna. I love spicy tuna.
Yeah.
The one I've been loving since I was in college is unagi. I love unagi.
Which one's that one?
That one's eel. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't tried that.
There's a comic that I've been watching since I was in college. Geek knows about this. This comic, he was at a place and he's like, I don't know what to get. And then the chef is like, get unagi. It gives you the power. And he's like, okay, it gives you the power. Okay, it's good power. And then his wife's like, what's wrong with you? I ate unagi. It gave me power.
He didn't hit the wall though, right?
No, I thought he was gonna.
Oh, jeez.
No, yeah. When I go out to eat sushi, I go with my wife and I just give her the menu and just like go ahead and pick and And she's always picking the perfect rolls for us, so it's like I don't even have a problem with that.
It stinks for me because I used to love shrimp and all that fun stuff. I'm allergic to shellfish, so my mom's like, we can't get the spider roll, we can't get the Pennsylvania roll, we can't get the Milford roll. Can we get the spicy tuna and this? I'm like, oh god, I'm that guy. I'm that
You might
guy.
as well just get a rice roll.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. It's like, can you just give me rice with? I can get like the one I'm starting to like in ShopRite. They make the sushi right there. They have a sushi bowl with like the sliced meat. Like
Oh
this,
yeah, yes,
I'm starting to love that. It's so
yeah.
much.
So there's days that when we don't have a chance to actually go because we got kids and all that. We normally, me and my wife, after the gym or something, we'll head over to right here. It's called Pokishido or something like that. And yeah, it's like a sushi bowl. They give us a rice, they'll chop the tuna, salmon, or something, and add some crab and seaweed salad and stuff like that.
I love that. Geek, have you had that part yet?
I don't like sushi at all.
Oh, boo!
I'm ready to party right now.
Get this guy out! Get this guy out!
Kick him out of here.
You can't kick me out because I'm the producer of the show.
Oh man. Okay.
I could kick
That
everyone.
meme-
I could kick everyone out of the room, and then Geek will still be here. Just
Be like
chatting
that
about.
meme there that I send to Geek all. It's like, boo this man, boo this man. And the guy with the hat.
I could
"Boo
kick
this
myself
man."
out for that one if I want
It's
to.
my favorite meme.
But
So-
yeah,
I could've just
I'm
said-
kind of. What's up?
What was that? I was listening.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say I'm more of a pizza type of guy. I love pizza.
Oh, yeah, pizza's good.
Yeah.
Here we go. Out of all the promotions you have wrestled for so far, who is the hardest hitting wrestler you've wrestled against so far?
Hardest hitting. Dang, that's a good one. La Flecha Fugaz in EWF, I believe, with Jesse Hernandez. Actually, he was a ref, I think, for WWE or WCW, one of those. But he got me with one good punch, and that's pretty good. I still remember that.
Jeez, probably still have a scar from it. Probably have a black and blue.
No, also I wrestled Mecha Wolf, and that guy can hit. That guy can hit.
Yeah.
Dude, he ripped my mask and everything too during our match.
Ooh, that's like an easy target for you guys, like that wear the masks. It's like they can hit you any other way, but they put you in this headlock, and automatically they're like tugging and ripping and stuff like that.
Poke the eye of the mask. You know what I mean? Like they'll start ripping out, like, not the eye, but like like the part where the eye is, because that's the easiest part to rip off.
Right. So when I wrestled Mecha, it was me and my tag team partner at the time, Duke Lawrence. We're also known as the Pack. Yeah, we're wrestling, and then unfortunately we lost the match because it was two big guys with like Super Beast. I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard of him. He's also known out here in Vegas and in Mexico. He's been in Mexico as well. It was him, Mecha Wolf against me and my tag team partner Duke. After the match, Dude gets me with a chair shot. I got the video on my Instagram. Dude hits me with a chair shot, then goes up and rips my whole mask. Tries to yank it off, and I get this big cut right here.
Oof.
Luckily, it's gone. So, but yeah, you know, Mecha was probably the one that hit me the hardest.
Yeah.
Mecha Wolf.
Yeah, that's such a heel move right there for like the heels to do. It's like just to rip off the mask. You've seen it like so many times, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I'm
they
just
don't know
saying,
how
like,
much this costs, man, and it's like,
Yeah, you guys spend thousands of dollars on those masks, thousands.
as long as we entertain the people, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I think Hiromu Takahashi, he's got to be like the biggest offender of just ripping off the mask right there in New Japan. Yeah, because I see him always ripping off El Desperado's mask, always ripping off Dragon Lee's mask. I'm like, come on, man, just the mask's expensive, like the guy said, right?
Yeah. They were actually just here this weekend in New Japan. They were here in Vegas.
Geek's gonna cry. I could see the tears running in his eyes. I could have went to Vegas.
To see
No.
New Japan.
Geek is
They were
that guy. He
here.
loved New Japan so much that he would show
Yeah.
up. He would
Yeah.
go to Vegas just for show.
Oh,
Man, New Japan's awesome.
Well, we have
so.
some questions from our buddy Thunderfeet in the chat, Geekums.
All right. Who would you like to fight in the future?
in the future. So this guy's the one that inspired me to actually get back into wrestling because I had, I was a fan before, like everybody else. I kind of fell off of it, and I ended up coming to a show here in Vegas that had Juventud Guerrera.
Wow.
So out, no, hold on, it gets better. I was supposed to. I was thinking like, oh yeah, this guy Juventud Guerrera. I used to see him in WCW, WWE. Like, I'm gonna go see him. But the dude that caught my attention was this guy named Mariachi Loco at the time. Now he goes by Loco. That's the guy that I want to wrestle because he's the one that inspired me to get in the ring and you know get got me back. That urge of like, oh, wrestling. Getting that blood pumping again. So once I saw him, I was like, oh man, became good friends with him as well. But that's the guy that I really want to wrestle.
He also
He's down in
wrestled.
California.
He also asked if it could live or dead. Who would you have?
Live
Maybe
or
live
dead?
or dead.
Ooh. Well, okay. Well, dead. Well, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's Eddie Guerrero. That
Obviously.
guy I would have loved. I would have
Legend.
loved.
Legend right
Yes,
there.
definitely. And then alive, I mean, there's a lot of luchadors. I just like my biggest thing. I know I do wrestling and a little bit of lucha and all that, but I think most of the wrestlers that are out right now, alive, I would want to wrestle each and every one of them once at least.
Yeah.
But the main
We
one will be Loco and my ex trainer, Little Cholo. Both of them were on Lucha Underground as well. So,
definitely. Yeah, we just had the SATs on the podcast, I think, like a couple months ago, and they actually got in the ring with Eddie Guerrero. So, and they talked about that
dang.
experience on our podcast, and they said that was the most unbelievable experience to work with Eddie. So,
And we also had our wrestling friend Damian Dragon. He actually got a chance to sit and talk to Eddie backstage at Ring of Honor.
yeah.
So like that is even cooler.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's always a good thing when like professionals like that are on the high level right now. If they come down, like everybody that that's in the indies, it'll be good to go into the show and like pick their brain about stuff because they know what it's needed to be on TV and to make it to the big promotions right now.
Yeah.
So always picking everybody's brain is the best.
Definitely. That's just awesome, man. And Eddie sounds like he was a super nice guy from everybody we talked to, So
Like super chill, super friendly, super funny, and like he seemed like one of those guys that if he saw something in a match that you did, he would be like, no, come over here. I want to break it down and make sure that doesn't happen again. So let's fix it. You know what I mean? He's like a teacher. He's more like a teacher than a friend. He's like a friend, but a teacher. One of those cool, here we go. One of those cool teachers in school, they'll be like, it doesn't go like this. It goes like this. But he'll say it in a funny way. You know what I mean, guys?
Yeah, actually, I have at Versus Pro Wes Logan, the owner of West Versus. He does that a lot with us. Like he'll see us do our little moves and all that, and we're like, hold on, let me show you how to do it a little bit better, or uh, let's make it a little bit, let's make it a little bit better the move and all that, and keep it safer or whatever. So I like the fact that when he does that because you want to keep it safe all the time, keep it safe.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so
Those are
that awesome guys though. So you guys have to hook up with those guys. Those guys are great guys to learn and talk to.
Yeah, that's another one we'll send you when the show's over. We'll send you some the SATs so you could see.
All right, man, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
We always like to help people connect people to other wrestlers that they don't know of because we had a wrestler from a different country that she did the Spanish Fly, and I told her, hey, you know who the SATs are? And she's like, who? And I was like, You don't know the SATs? They invented the move you're doing right now in the ring. Like, and she was from
Yeah,
England. Yeah.
yeah. Sometimes it's hard to like know who's who in the indies because you got different wrestlers in different states, and it's a lot of people. Everybody just remembers everybody that's on TV because you tune in and you see them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's totally true. So hard these days because this, like, with the rise of the independent wrestling in different states, I think that's a good thing what's going on in the indies these days because now with like Fight TV and all these like little
IWTV title
yeah,
match,
all
all
these
those.
title matches and YouTube channels, people like us that don't live in Vegas and don't live on the West Coast, now we could all tune in and watch your brand. Because back in the day, there was no all this Fight TV and YouTube. It was YouTube, but there wasn't so many channels. So you had to search for like days to find wrestling on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
It's so hard. And it's these kids these days, they don't know the struggle of if you want to watch independent wrestling, you had to go to someone's gym. Like to watch something good. Like it was hard.
Yeah, you had to go to the show. Is what he's trying to say.
Yeah. You had
Yeah,
to really go to a show to get something exciting. Because back when we were kids, we knew there was independent wrestling everywhere, but we didn't know how good it was. So we've seen it physically on YouTube and getting clips from wrestlers on Instagram. Like we could have watched wrestling in England all this whole time. Like what? Or Vegas?
no, yeah. The internet has made it way easier for people to know who's who. And then you got friends that travel, and they'll be like, "Oh, I met this guy," and then you go look him up and be like, "Oh, okay, that guy's pretty good." Some people hit that follow button right away, and some people are like, let me, check him out a little bit more. But that's a good thing about the internet now. We got
Yeah,
so many platforms.
totally.
Yeah,
Totally. Geekums anymore.
you good?
Um if you have any more stories, you could tell you more stories if you have any more stories.
Stories about what, like anything?
Like from the ring, like from your so here we go. What was your energy like when you did your very first match? What was it like? What was your energy like?
Ooh, I was super nervous, man. Super, super nervous. I was couple of months in. I want to say like 6 months or so, something like that. And they gave me the opportunity, and I went against my trainer at the time, Ricky Mandel. Had my first match. Super nervous, trying to remember stuff and see what was gonna go on. So I kind of forgot some stuff, and it was nerve wracking, because you gotta try to like engage with the fans and all that. And people didn't know who I was at the time, so I had to try to engage them, and it's a lot to it. But I was super nervous, super nervous.
All right.
Yeah. So what's the best advice somebody ever gave you was?
So when I started, I had this friend that was a wrestler before. Uh, I think the best advice he gave me was the one that I took in the beginning, which was just shut up and listen, like absorb everything in. And I've heard a bunch of other coaches say that as well. Simbodi, I'm sure you guys are familiar with him. He's from FSW, was in WWE. He said a couple of times in his training classes where he's all like, just be quiet and listen. Just that's the best advice I think. As when you're starting, that's the best advice you can get. Just shut up and listen. Say yes, sir, and that's it.
That,
It-
that's the
The best
best
advice.
advice I've heard.
Just listen. That's it.
Listen, because I
Pod,
mean, people know the coaches know what they're talking about, and like you be starting off and all that. Like you think you know, but you really don't.
Pretty much.
that's
Exactly.
podcasting too.
Yeah.
That's podcasting too. Just if another podcaster gives you advice, just listen because you never know. They've been there before. So
Right.
Well,
yeah,
sometimes it's they know a lot, sometimes they don't.
yeah.
That's what I say.
Sure. Well, sometimes you just gotta. So when I hear like a bunch of feedback on my matches and stuff, I just take the good, the bad. I really don't pay much attention because honestly, I had that one time where I took all the bad stuff in, and it just messed me up way more than anything. So I just ended up taking the good stuff that they told me and try to finesse it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Do you have any pets?
Pets, yes. My wife is big on pets, so we have a pit bull, two small dogs inside the house, and a bunny.
Uh-huh.
Jeez.
And a giant cat. Didn't.
Yeah, dude, this freaking huge, the freaking bunny.
Oh, geez. I had rabbits. Is it like one of those like Easter rabbits, as they call it, the big ones? Is that one?
Yes, this one. Yeah, the little white furry ones, the big ones, yeah, with the red eyes.
Oh gosh.
Uh,
Looks like a demon. Ah, run away.
Everybody that comes to the house, they're like, "What the heck? Would you guys feed that rabbit?"
You gotta tell them, souls, don't bother my rabbit.
For real.
Bricks.
Souls,
Don't
geek souls. You're the
don't
next
piss me off.
victim.
Don't piss me off because I'll give them your toes.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
They'll be you'll be eaten alive. Had the corner. How did he die? Rabbits. Ow. Carrots. It's yeah.
Do you have any upcoming shows or
Yes, the next one I have will be on September 24th at Valor Pro Wrestling, which is
Mhm.
down in Victorville, California. That's the newest one right now, the one that I got. And then have a BBW, Big Valley Wrestling. That's also coming up. I still got to get the date on that, but yeah, I'm the actual Taco Fest champion.
Ooh. Oh
wow.
man. Is there a belt? Do they have a belt?
What do
Yes,
your
they
pets
do. What's my pet's name? So my pit was named Oso, which means bear. The
Yeah.
bunny is Thumper.
Yeah.
Got a white dog named Bruno, and then our brown dog is called Coco.
Ah, Coco.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the support. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, man.
hmm But so do you have any social medias or
Social media, yes. So I have my Instagram, which is Principe underscore Leon underscore oficial, and then my Facebook, which is Principe Leon. Uh, I do a little TikTok sometimes, which is like Principe underscore Leon, but I'm trying to get a little bit better on that, you know.
We're on TikTok.
Uh,
we're trying to up our TikTok game too. Joe's just killing me at TikTok right now. So
I make some funny TikToks. I did 2 of them with the girls going, "I'm the bad guy," and then they're like, and I go, "Hello there," and it's like, "No, I'm." It's like my favorite ones is the
I
girls.
just put clips from the show on TikTok. That's what I do.
I just do the promos, but if I feel like energetic, I'll find a TikTok person to do a duet with. I get excited.
yes, I got kids, so I'm probably gonna start doing it with them, you know.
Mhm.
And them do my TikToks as well.
TikToks are the way to go these days because people
And
have
short
Yeah.
TikToks and short clips, any type of short media, like YouTube Shorts, anything like that. It's the way to go. So Instagram.
I was scared TikTok was gonna go away. I'm like, what am I gonna do with all of our clips, our promos? No.
They're gonna have to go on Instagram then.
They already go on Instagram, all the promos. I'm trying to think.
All right, I was gonna say, thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
No problem. Thank you guys for having me, man.
No problem.
All right.
Please tell your friends about us. Please tell your friends.
I will. I'll post it all over.
Cool.
Right.
I'm Joe Panther the Third.
I'm the Metal Geek.
And I am Príncipe León.
And we will catch you in the next one.